Morning, everyone. Today I thought, even though Passover / Pesach is over, I still have an open box of matzah, so I thought I'd show you all how I do. It's called Matzo Brei. It's fried matzah. Tess, this is one thing you can make with all that matzah farfel that you bought that time at the thrift store. This is what I was telling you about. Normally, we eat it at breakfast. Do you want to make this a dinner meal? That's fine and dandy. Just take your regular matzah. If you use egg matzah, it's going to get too soft because egg matzah is already a lot softer than regular. And I have some water in this bowl. So we're going to soak it first for a minute or two. Not long because you don't want it real soggy. But I break it in pieces and put it in the water. There's only 2 of us here, and I'm doing 4 pieces of matzah, so that may in itself be too much, but I'll nibble on it during the day, so it won't go to waste. So there's matzah, and over here in this bowl, I'm going to beat up some eggs. And since I have 4 eggs in my hand, that's what I'll go ahead and use. Just beat them up. Nothing different here than if you would make just plain scrambled eggs. That's how you do the eggs. I want to make sure all the matzah is soaked. And it, like I said, I don't even think this was a full minute. I'm going to add some of that water to the eggs. And then what I'm going to do is just sort of squeeze the matzah so some of the water comes out. And I just put it in the bowl with the egg. And try not to lose my fork in there. I have my skillet here heating up. Even though it's a non-stick, for some reason I always just spray non-stick olive oil or butter or whatever you want to use. If you want to use regular grease, you can do that also. So I got all the matzah in here. Now trust me, if I wasn't doing this for the camera, I would probably have my hands in this, but I'll be sanitary for everybody. This doesn't take that long to fry up. 4 pieces of matzah here. I have 4 eggs, and it looks like it was just enough. So I think my skillet. I also had some little bowl of leftover butter. I think we must have brought some rolls home or something at one time. I think last week we went out to eat. I brought the rolls home. So that's pretty hot. So here I'll go, and you can already hear the pan sizzling. So I'm going to take these over to the sink, and I'll be right back. Watching matzah fry is about as fun as watching paint dry, but the outcome is delicious. Some people put sugar over it after it's done before they eat it. Some people use salt, which is mainly what I use, just like scrambled egg. Daryl seems to prefer maple syrup. So everyone has their own preference. For those of you that have never had matzah, it is very bland. Matzah is an unleavened product. It is not bread. It is not called matzah bread. It is matzah. And for some reason, this is about the only brand we can get at our Kroger here is Yehuda matzah. I guess matzah is matzah, no matter how you, what type you buy. Has unbleached wheat flour and water only, and that's it. There's no leavening in this. And if you wanted the Hebrew version, I don't know if you can see that. That's Hebrew up there. Story goes, when the Jews had to leave Egypt in a hurry, they didn't bring any leavening with them, so when they tried to make their meal, this is pretty much our version of what they had. Now the egg is firming up around the matzah. It's already up on high. So during Passover, every morning we would either have fried matzah, matzah brei, or matzah meal pancakes. Both are yummy. Both are yummy any time of the year. Just doesn't have to be for Passover. And this is an easy peasy meal. Water, egg, matzah. Nothing simpler about that. This is pretty much done. Nothing to it. So a couple weeks ago, one of my fellow YouTubers and Facebook people went to a thrift store and bought, I guess, multiple boxes of matzah farfel, which is just matzah broken up into small pieces. She wasn't sure what to do with it. This is one of the recipes I told her about. So, Tessie, try making this one day. I think you'll like it. So this is done. Heat's going off. Divide this up. And that's it. fried matzah at its best. I'm going to put salt on mine. Daryl's probably going to put maple syrup on his. And we're going to have a delicious breakfast. So everyone have a great day. Subscribe, like, tell your family, tell your friends. Yeah, and this one, tell your enemies. They just won't like this. Have a good day.